man stepped further into the room, his presence commanding yet unsettling. I felt a protective instinct surge through me, my body instinctively moving closer to Jessica. "Who are you?" I demanded, my voice steady despite the turmoil churning inside me. "I'm Michael," he replied, his gaze fixed on Jessica. "I'm here to help. You've been avoiding the truth for too long." "What truth?" I pressed, my anger flaring. "What's happening here?" Jessica looked between us, panic flickering in her eyes. "Michael, please." But he cut her off, his tone firm yet compassionate. "Jess, you can't keep running from this. You're going to be a mother soon, and it's time to face your fears." I felt the ground shift beneath me as a realization struck. "What do you mean she's been running? What's going on?" Jessica finally broke, her voice trembling. "I've been having these overwhelming feelings, doubts about becoming a mother. I thought I could manage it, but I've been struggling more than I let on. I started seeing a therapist, and I joined a support group to help with my anxiety, but it's so much harder than I expected. I'm scared, and I didn't want to burden you with it." My anger drained away, replaced by a deep, aching empathy. I turned to Sarah, desperate for clarity. "And the messages, the unknown sender." "They're from the group," Sarah explained, her voice gentle. "They're checking in on Jessica. But she needs to confront her feelings, not just push them aside or test you. This isn't just about you, Jess. You need to be honest with yourself." I could see the fight leave Jessica as she sunk back onto the couch, tears streaming down her face. "I'm so lost," she whispered. "I thought I could get through this on my own, but I don't know if I'm ready for this baby or for the life we envision together." Michael took a step forward, his demeanor softening. "You're not alone in this, Jess. You have support, and you can talk to your husband, but you need to be truthful with him and with yourself." The weight of her confession hung heavily in the air, a silence falling over us as the gravity of her struggles settled in. I sat down beside her, my heart aching for the woman I loved. "Jess," I said softly, my voice steady, "I'm here for you. I want to help you through this, but you have to let me in. We can face this together." She looked up at me, her eyes filled with a mix of relief and fear. "You really mean that?" "Of course I do," I replied, taking her hand in mine. "We're a team, remember. We've faced challenges before, and this is just another one. I want to understand what you're going through." Her tears flowed freely as she nodded, the walls she had built around her crumbling. "I'm so sorry for how I've acted. I didn't know how to express what I was feeling. I thought pushing you away would make me feel something I didn't realize. I just needed you to be present." The room was thick with emotion, and as I held her hand, I felt a glimmer of hope amidst the chaos. Together we could navigate the storm. Michael stepped back, giving us space. "I'll be here if you need me," he said quietly, glancing at Sarah. "But it's important for you both to have this conversation." As they left the room, I turned to Jessica, searching her eyes. "Let's talk about everything, your fears, your hopes, our future. We can't fix what we don't understand." She took a deep breath. "I'm scared, but I want to try. I want to fight for us." In that moment, surrounded by uncertainty and fear, I knew we had taken the first step toward healing. As the rain continued to patter softly against the window, I felt the warmth of our connection returning, the promise of new beginnings woven into the fabric of our love. Together we would face whatever lay ahead, one step at a time. What did you think of Jessica's approach to testing her husband? Was it fair or unfair? How would you handle a situation where someone you love is struggling with their feelings? Do you think they can rebuild their relationship after this confrontation? Share your thoughts in the comments. The end.